So I had a hot swappable drive, Barracuda, 8 TB, floating around secondhand. I've never used it. I'd used it to transfer data from one computer to another. That was it, and it was from one of my builds to one of my builds. It wasn't interchanged, or it never saw the internet until now. So it's completely clean drive. So I've installed that. So that's your mechanical drive there. So that's 8 TB. Then you've got your 2 TB SMD, SSD M.2, and then you've got your 1 TB with your Windows installed on, which is a Samsung. Well, you saw at the beginning of the videos, you saw all of those. So there we go, and I've just allocated that, and I've now partitioned it, and well, not partitioned it, but I just activated the drive. So you've now got technically 1, 2, 8. So you've got 10 TB of storage. You will not fill that up. I very much doubt you could ever fill that up. And you've still got 3 other bays, and I activated the hot swappable, so you can actually unplug that and pull that out while it's on, and then plug in another one, and bam, it will recognise it. All you need to do is just go into partition, type in partition here, and it will come up with that little gauge. I mean, if you ever need that, just video call me and I'll talk you through it. It's very simple to do, but if you get it wrong and you accidentally format your C drive, ooh, well, you've got Windows and all that, but it's just it's a headache you don't want, and it's just one of those simple accidental clicks that can happen in a second. So it's better just to slowly step through it and go through it slowly. But yeah, so you got 8 TB there, 2 TB there. I have automatically set, because I've installed Steam on here, I've automatically set Steam to save onto your M.2 drive, so like instant load speeds. But if you're not too fussed about load speeds, I would load up all your Steam games, or like your Origin library or EA library, onto the 8 TB mechanical. Doesn't make much difference, to be honest with you. It's load times. Once the game's playing, it's absolutely, it relies on the RAM. So it will rely on the RAM and the CPU and the graphics card. It's just literally the loading speed. I mean, the mechanical drives now, it's a modern mechanical drive. It's a hybrid, so it's got a small SSD built in, so it will speed up the programs you use the most. So you won't have to faff around with it. But I mean, if you want just like instant load speeds, just bam, use the M.2. So D drive, E drive is your, so like say, so the C drive obviously is always your your operating system. D drive will be like, that's the Steam library's already on there. I can move the Steam library to the E drive, but to be honest with you, I'll leave it on the D drive. And then the E drive is completely empty at the moment and ready to populate with whatever you want, like photos or whatever. I mean, personally, if you're going to use it for a hot swappable drive, mechanical drives are the easiest. I mean, because you can actually literally just pull it out and take it around, like it's like the size of half the size of a VHS cassette. So you can take it out and you can plug it into somebody else's computer if you need to move data and stuff. Because obviously the two M.2 drives are behind the card on the motherboard, so you don't want to be faffing around with that. That's why I like this hot swappable idea. I hope you're happy with that.